Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Citi Foundation.
We all need financial management skills like budgeting and saving. So how early can children learn to be savvy about money? Experts say it is never too soon to start being financially responsible and developing penny-wise habits for life. Can school children run their own businesses? What about starting one with just £10? We visit a school in the UK where they are teaching all sorts of practical lessons about finance and business. Let's take a look.
These students at Avonbourne College in Bournemouth are about to take part in a unique and unusual challenge. They have to turn a £10 investment into a business that will create a profit, whilst doing good at the same time.
The idea is to get a little bit of seed funding, £10. It's not too great a risk, but enough to be entrepreneurial and take that opportunity to see if they can turn their £10 into something much larger.
Like every year, they're competing with the Tenner Challenge with Young Enterprise and have to bring out great ideas.
Excited? Do you want the money? Yes. Oh, that's good. Okay.
The students have 1 month to use their £10 notes to start a business that will make a profit whilst giving something back. Danny and Georgia decided to use their £10 notes to set up a food stall called Core Green, selling fair trade products in the school. They thought about things like using recycled paper bags and the impact on the environment of their business as well. The business has been a roaring success, and today it's made a healthy £12 profit.
I think from taking part in the Tenner Challenge, they've actually grown in confidence, their communication skills. They just present themselves as young businesswomen now, which is fantastic.
But that's not all the girls have been able to achieve. They've come here today to Monkey World Ape Rescue Centre to meet a very special beneficiary of their project. They've been using the profits from their business to adopt animals around the world, and today Sylvester the orangutan is about to become their latest adoptee.
It's just great to see, something we've adopted here. It's just amazing to see what a difference we've made.
Lots and lots of students take part, and although Danny and Georgia are the winners, there's been lots of other beneficial outcomes as well. There's a real buzz in the school, when they're taking part in it. My office door just keeps getting knocked on every time, break, lunch, after school. Miss, we've got this idea, we've got that idea. It's a really, really energising process for them, and it gives them great confidence and creativity too.
Through the Tenner Challenge, the next generation of business leaders is learning not only how to start a business, but most importantly, how to practice capitalism with a conscience.
Did you have a piggy bank when you were a child? Did you save some of your pocket money, perhaps in a jar or a small box? How would you have liked to have a bank account of your own? We look at a project in Thailand which aims to foster financial know-how in school children.
At this primary school, students go to class, eat their lunch and bring what money's left to their bank in the school compound. This is a branch of the Student Bank Project, an innovative educational project funded by the Plan International organisation. Its Student Bank models a platform for students to develop financial skills from an early age. Tuan Suklam's a 4th grade student. After school, she helps her mother sell fried chicken at the school. Her mother gives her €1 for food and snacks every day. She spends only half of that. In 2 years, she's saved €37.
The Student Bank Project taught me to save money. We don't have to ask for petty cash from my parents for some extra education costs. I can withdraw the money from my account. I can pay for my extra class from my savings account here.
The Student Bank project started in 2005. Now it's established in 30 schools across Thailand. The total savings by students in those schools is €137,129, of which Tawan's school has the highest record of €32,500 in savings.
At first, I thought this idea might not work. After I taught them the essence of saving money and having their own money, students paid more attention to this project. Now I'm very proud to say that they're so happy saving and keeping money in our student bank.
It costs the school around €2,000 to start up a student bank. This covers computer hardware and training. The project includes an online banking platform with which students are able to keep track of their savings and withdraw and deposit cash. The project aims to promote saving and financial planning and trains students to operate a small-scale bank. The student bank offers 0.2% interest on student savings, lower than commercial bank rates. This way the school has money to run the bank.
We will certainly push forward financial management education to be part of the Thai National Education Plan, even though it's not happening now. But we hope in future every school will have this kind of education available for students. Financial intelligence will benefit every student as we can prove that it actually makes a difference.
One of Plan International's supporters is Citi Foundation. In the next 5 years, Plan's student bank will cover every part of Thailand. Their ultimate goal is to reach 1 million student accounts across the country. Plan International also trains students how to set up a small enterprise. This is a step further from managing savings. Students will learn how to set up their own businesses that will help their families and ensure a brighter prospect for their future.
Of course, good financial management can help people break out of poverty. A lesson which American financial guru, author and broadcaster Alvin Hall knows all too well. His own background was far from comfortable. We talked to him about financial education.
Alvin Hall hasn't lived next to the Empire State Building in his beautiful apartment in the heart of New York his entire life. His extremely successful career is the first proof that there's one thing he knows well: how money works. And he loves teaching about it.
I was raised poor in the deep south of America. I like to joke that we were raised so poor that we couldn't afford the OR on the word, so we were po.
Education's been Mr. Hall's ticket out of poverty. Racial segregation ended while he was still in school. This meant he could apply for a summer program offered by Yale. He made it through the tough selection thanks to what he learnt from the only book that he had at home.
At night, I would read a letter from the World Book Encyclopedia, the letter S, the letter T, the letter Q. And unbeknownst to me, I was accumulating all of this knowledge. My name is Mr. Hall. We're here to do maths. When I was 16 years old, my mother earned this amount of money, 3,985 pounds, the equivalent a year. You can't just sit there and say, well, I'm going to tell you about money and how money works. No. A child needs to be able to relate to that, to their own lives, and maybe see in you someone that they can relate to and understand.
Cigarettes and alcohol.
Cigarettes and alcohol. Kwame, what do you waste money on?
I don't waste money.
You don't waste money? Come on, Jake.
Clothes.
One of the things that disturbs me most is that people want to separate the learning of mathematics from the learning of money. When young children are learning mathematics in school, they're learning the basic skills on how to handle money. I think all education needs to do is to overlay more examples involving money on that model that already exists.
But why learn about money? Don't we already live in a society where everything is ruled by money? Shouldn't we leave at least school and education out of it?
You determine how much money is appropriate for you and how you want to handle it. The skill set is the same whether you're earning a small amount of money in a modest job or you're earning a mega amount of money and you're flying around on private jets. You have to make the money balance, and you have to set financial goals for yourself that are both short-term and long-term, and work on both fronts at one time.
Alvin Hall believes children understand how it works since they start understanding the balance between how many dollars they have and how many dollars they want. And grown-ups need to continue to learn about it as financial products change. The goal is leading a satisfying life where money serves you and not the other way around.
Now, one of our fans on Facebook, Sergei Avramenko, says that teaching children to control their spending and start saving can be a good start to learning financial lessons. Do you agree? Do let us know what you think. Well, that's it for this week. Goodbye from all the team.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.